When multiplying a monomial or variables multiplied to a number by a polynomial, we distribute. Example 1. Simplify this following expression. So here we have a number and our one variable, which is a. And so what we need to do is multiply this whole 2a by each term inside the parentheses. And so we'll start from left to right. So we go 2a times 21a to the third. So 2 times 21 is 42. So we get 42. And then we have a, and then a to the third. So we'll just write this out like this first. Then we have 2a times 7a squared. So 2 times 7 is 14. And then we have a, and then we have the a squared. And then lastly, we have 2a times 1. So that's just 2a, because 1 times 2 is 2. So now we have to simplify these terms. So we then get, so this a times a to the third, this is really just a 1, and this is also just a 1. And so we have to add these two together. So 1 plus 3, which is 4. So we got 42 a to the fourth plus 14 a to the 1 power. And then we need to add the 2. So we get a to the third plus 2a. Now, another way, like we've shown before, is when you're multiplying this a times a to the third, it's really going like this, as we can write it all out. And so that can be just rewritten as a to the fourth. And then this one is just a times a times a. So we get this first a from here, then the second two a's. So that's just a to the third. So that's how this is this. So let's do another example. Simplify this following expression. So now we have a negative 4a b to the third that we need to distribute to this b and then to this minus 7a. So we first will then multiply this negative 4 times this 1. So we get negative 4. Then we just have a. We'll write b to the third, and then we'll write the b. Next we have negative 4 times negative 7. So that's positive. So that's positive 28. And then we have this a, b to the third, and then we get this a here. So we'll just rewrite it like this, and then we'll combine our variables. So this can be rewritten as negative 4a. Now this b to the third, and this is b to the 1. So this is really b to the fourth power. Then we have plus 28. Now we have an a1 here and an a1 here. So this is a squared. And then we just have b to the third. And this is our solution to this problem. Now let's do another example. Multiply the following. So we have 5d times 9c. So 5 times 9 is 45. Then we have d times c. And those are not the same, so we cannot multiply them or add any exponents between them. So it's just dc. And this would be our solution. So let's do another example. Now we have 2c to the third times 12c. These are the same base for the c, so we can multiply those together. But first we'll multiply the numbers. So we have 2 times 12, which is equal to 24. Then we have c to the third c. So then this really becomes 24. This is really just a 1, so it's just c to the fourth as we add the exponents together. And this would be our solution.